Hello and welcome to another RFCL broadcast. We're in week 6 of the Coaches League, and we have a matchup that has some playoff indications. If Coastal Carolina is able to beat Miami, Ohio today in this game, then they will still have a chance to make the playoffs, barring some things that need to happen for them to make it. But if they lose today to Miami, Ohio, who is already eliminated from the playoffs, then they will have zero chance to make the playoffs. So a win is needed for Coastal if they want to try and get back to the national championship and this time win. But now we're going to go and interview some of the dudes that we're, the coaches. So let's go to Miami, Ohio first. Let's get in here. Coach Barack, what is going on, man?
Nothing much. Just ready for this next game.
Alrighty, man. I had to ask you. You know that your team is already eliminated from the playoffs, so you have nothing to lose. But are you even going to go in here like trying into this game, or are you just going to try and get test out some new game plans and see what works?
It's been a very frustrating last 4 games for Miami. We're not just going through the motions. We're really trying to see what sticks. I think that the first week shows that it was a fluke. I'm looking to get something that ends up working. I had some success while labbing, and I think that we can end up actually putting together a good game. I'm trying for this game as if I'm fighting for that #1 spot.
Yeah, and Coach Martin, the defensive coordinator for Coastal, he's put together some pretty good outings this season. His offense hasn't been able to pick up the slack, so that's why Coastal hasn't been able to get many wins. So, is there any different game plan coming to this game to try and get around Coach Martin's defensive strategy?
Um, there is a different game plan in the way that our past game plans have not worked. There is not a different outlook on how we're going to pick apart Coach Martin's defense.
And which QB is starting tonight?
We're going to stick with Mason. However, we have some tricks up our sleeve.
All right. I'll see you at halftime, Barack. Good luck.
All right. Thank you.
Alrighty, and now we're here with Coastal Carolina. Coach Gage, this is a game that has heavy playoff indications. You're able to win today, barring some things. You need a lot of things to happen, but the first step is beating Miami, Ohio. Is there any pressure coming to this game, or is it just laid back?
I would say it's pretty laid back. If we put the pressure on that we have to win, then I feel like it's unneeded. Every game you want to win, so I don't think there's any pressure. We're just going to go into it. It's a divisional game. We're going to treat it just like we did the non-divisional games last week. Ultimately the goal is to win. Doesn't matter. Even if we lose this one next week, same thing. Pressure is to win. You want to win the game. So ultimately, at the end of the day, that's all it comes down to, and that's the game plan. Win.
And Coach Martin, Coach Brock said that he was going to go with a little bit of a dual quarterback type of thing. Does that change your game plan a little bit, or are you sticking to the same defense you always have for the whole season?
Not worried about it. The whole game plan is to get to the quarterback, to shut down the quarterback, and that's the whole plan, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And that's going to be all for me. I will see you guys at halftime. Good luck, gentlemen.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Alrighty, not referential. Let's get into the game here. We got Coach Brock, Coach Gage on the cameras. If Coastal Carolina is able to win this game today, they would need Georgetown to lose to App State, I believe, to be able, or UConn, I believe. They would need. Actually, I don't know if Coastal has a big chance. I don't know if Coastal has any chance of making the playoffs right now. They need a lot to happen. They're definitely still alive. But I don't even think if Georgetown loses, they'll be ahead of them. So they need a lot to happen for them to make the playoffs. They need Georgetown or somebody with 2 division games left to just lose. But this is the first step if you want to try and make the playoffs. And Miami, Ohio has nothing to lose. So you'd expect them to come out here swinging and giving everything they got. Miami, Ohio is going to kick the ball off in this foggy day here in Coastal. And the Chanticleers will get the ball first. And they're going to need it in the back of the end zone for a touchback. And that's where Coastal will start their drive. Coastal on offense last week versus at North Dakota State. They lost last week 11 to 14, I believe. I think they got a pick six. There was a pick six from NDSU, so that's kind of mid for them. There's going to be a run from Michael Taylor for 14 yards. It's going to be a first down for Coastal. Great start there for the Chanticleers. Always good to see a great run at the start of the game for any team. Coastal is going to hand it off again to Michael Taylor. This time he's only going to go 4 yards, and it's 2nd and 6 for Coastal. Looks like the offensive strategy for Coach Gage is just run it down their throats, and it seems to be working so far. Let's see if they stick to it, for the rest of the game. Two running backs in the backfield, 2 tight ends, so left side of the field. 2nd and 6, they're going to hand it off straight up the middle, and he's going to go back to the outside. He's going to get bodied. Michael Taylor had a hole up the middle, instead goes to the outside, and he's only going to get 2 yards, and it's 3rd and 4 for Coastal. Might thinking about passing it here. Gage once again wearing the lucky shades. Weren't so lucky last week as they took a loss to North Dakota State. Miami, Ohio took a big loss to Upper Iowa. So both these teams looking to bounce back off of tough losses. They're going to hand it off to Michael Taylor. Once again, he's going to have a hole, and it's going to be a first down for Coastal Carolina. 8-yard rush there from Michael Taylor. Already 4 rushes, 28 yards for the running back. And Coastal is already threatening to go down there and get a field goal. They're almost past midfield already. They are past midfield, my mistake. They're picking apart this Miami, Ohio defense so far with the run. They have not passed it yet. Looking to see this passing action here from Coastal. But the running is working. Why go away from it? 6 seconds left on the play clock. Now down to 4. They're going to play action at Hoffman. He's going to throw it downfield. It's going to be a catch to the 10-5 touchdown. First throw of the day to Camden Robertson. 47 yards. Hoffman 1 for 1. 47 yards, a touchdown. And that is where Coastal takes the lead. What a great throw there from Hoffman. It's 7-0. And this is terrible for the Redhawks. What a play there from Hoffman. His first throw, he felt comfortable enough to throw it through this thick fog, and he got it done right to his receiver, right in the breadbasket. 7-0, Chanticleers. Coach Brock is not looking happy right now. Switch to Coach Martin Cam. Let's go, Coach Martin Cam. Woo! Hell yeah. There we go. And the run from, look at that, it's LaDainian Thompson, LT with the run. He's going to go 7 yards for the first down. There we go. 1st and 10. LT's going to run it again. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Only a 1-yard rush. And LT might be hurt, and he is. This is going to be huge for Miami, Ohio to see. Maybe if he's out for the game, we'll see. What was on Brock's head? No idea, bro. A good luck twisty tie or something. I don't know. There we go. There we go. Cams are a little smaller. 3rd and 2 for Miami, Ohio after LT just went down and got injured. We're going to be interesting to see what injury it is and how long he's out for. They're going to hand it off to the backup running back. He's going to go far down to the midfield. 18-yard rush there for the backup running back. And it's going to be a first down for Miami, Ohio. What a ballsy play there from Coach Barack, and it works out. First and 10 now for Miami, Ohio, just past midfield on the 49-yard. They're going to opt to pass it here. It's going to be a pick right to Coastal Carolina's defense. I don't know who was back there at quarterback. I think it was Mason Taylor. And he's going to throw a pick on his first throw of the day. What a terrible turn of events for the Redhawks. They just cannot get anything going here to start out this game. Brock's little kitten ears are not good luck so far. Hoffman sets back the pass on the play action. He has plenty of time downfield. He's going to chuck it downfield now to the end zone. It is going to be a drop. Ezekiel Garcia, great defense on the receiver. Kind of looked like pass interference, but we ball. 2nd and 10 for Coastal. Hoffman had so much time backfield. I could have sworn he was going to bomb him, find the open receiver, but instead it's 2nd and 10 for the Chanticleers. They're in a tight formation here. Hoffman looking a little bit warmer now. He's going to pass it again here on 2nd and 10. Going to throw it on a slant route. It's going to be a catch down for 8 yards. Gavin Stokes on the reception, and it's 3rd and 2 for Coastal Carolina. It'd be big here for Miami to get a stop here on defense to get this ball back, maybe get some momentum back. Now you're thinking about maybe Mason Taylor should not be starting. He threw a pick on his first pass. Hoffman is going to throw a completion for a first down to the 40-yard line. That's Jaquan Divinity Jr. for the 4-yard reception. And Coastal's back rolling on offense. This is not good for Miami, Ohio. Coastal's offense is rolling, and Miami's defense, it just cannot keep up. And LaDainian Tomlinson is out for 1 week. If it could not get worse for Miami, Ohio, as Michael Taylor gets tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. LT is out for the game, and he's out for 1 whole week. What a terrible blow for the Redhawks. Let me fix the cams real quick. Give me a second. Coach Brock is not looking happy right now. He's not wearing his usual smile hat. He must be pretty mad, Gage. Not Gage. Hoffman's going to hand it off to his running back. Michael Taylor goes 6 yards, gets the 6 yards back that he lost before. And it's going to be 3rd and 10. It would be a huge stop for Miami Ohio if they can get it, but losing LT is a big blow. I don't know if they can come back from it. They're going to hand it off there on a little jet sweep, and it's going to get swallowed up. DJ Williams loses 3 yards, and Miami Ohio shows up on defense. Maybe they can, surge a little comeback here. Not really a comeback. They're only down 7, but they lost LT. They're going to need a lot of things to go their way if they want a chance. The punt is going to go to about the 10-yard line, I believe. That's where Miami Ohio will take over. And, Mason Taylor, it doesn't look like he can throw the ball. So you think you're going to run the ball, but LT is hurt. So you got your backup running back in there trying to carry the whole team. This is just terrible for Miami, Ohio. Mason Taylor still in the game after throwing that pick. We're surprised to see that Brock did not pull him. It's going to be a read option, and Mason Taylor just does not pitch it. He goes for a loss of 1 yard. And Mason Taylor, the third. Rushing stats, loss of 1. Throwing stats, 0 for 1 in the pick. Just not a great start for the game for NT3. 2nd and 11 now for Miami, Ohio. I'd be confused as a coordinator or a head coach right now. You don't really know what to do. You're going to try and run it here, but it's probably not going to work since you don't got LT. Tight end goes in motion. It's going to be a play action. It's going to be right to the tight end. That's a very good play call. It's going to be a first down for Miami, Ohio. Oh my. Who is that? Lalisa is in the game Lalisa's in the game instead of Mason Taylor, and it works out. Gets a completion. First completion of the day for Miami, Ohio, and it's first down for Coastal, or for Miami, Ohio, and that throws off the mark. Lalisa goes from throwing a completion right to a pass that was way off, and it's 2nd and 10 for the Redhawks. Ranking-wise, this game isn't, isn't much to look at, but, hopefully these two teams could give us a good game. As Landon Lalisa, I believe. I don't know how to say his name. We should say Lalisa. And he's going to hand it off to, I don't know who that is, Justin Russell now, 5 yards. 3rd and 5 now. It looks like MT3 is back in the game. Don't know what the Redhawks are thinking. I don't know. Coastal gets, it is a big game. Coastal does get eliminated the loss. It's going to be a handoff to Justin Russell, and he's going to get hurt. Not hurt. He's going to get killed in the backfield. Loses 2, and Miami Ohio's going to have to punt it back. The loss of LT for the entire game is just a big blow. I don't know. It's not going to... It definitely shifts their game plan. And it's going to go... Punt's going to go to the 35-yard line. Michael Taylor returns it 7 yards. And that's where Coastal will start their third drive of the day, I believe. Sorry, guys, I can't go. Can't go where? What? 1st and 10 for Coastal. They're going to hand it off, and it's going to be swallowed in the backfield. Only a 2-yard gain for Michael Taylor, and it's 2nd and 8 for Coastal as time winds down the first quarter. I'm too hurt. Gotta sit this one out. And that's going to end the first quarter. Only touchdown is the bomb from Hoffman for 46 yards, and it's 7-0. Coastal looking dominant to start out this game. 2nd and 8 now, 2 running backs in the backfield. They're going to hand it off to Michael Taylor, and he is going to go 2 yards. 3rd and 6 for Coastal. Trigger, did you make LT? I think I get the lore now. 3rd and 6 now for Coastal after 2 straight run plays, only for 4 yards. You'd think they're going to go for a passing play here. They show pass, but it's probably going to be a run here to Michael Taylor. Hoffman doing some hot routes. It is going to be a pass play. He steps back to pass. He's going to throw it. No, he's going to throw it deep downfield. Trying to find someone. It's going to be almost a pick for Miami, Ohio, but they get the stop on third down that they needed. And Coastal cannot go for it. They have to punt it away. Gage, it's 4th and 6. You don't know your own rules, Gage. Gage! It doesn't have to be in between 5 yards? Am I stupid or no? They're going for it here on 4th and 6, even though I think this is illegal. 5 seconds left on the play clock. They are going to snap the ball. They have the ball on stop routes. Now he's going to get sacked in the backfield, the 30-yard line. Going for it on 4th down did not work out for Coastal. And I believe that they're going to take over the ball at the 30-yard line. No one was open, Gage. That's unfortunate. Play call was not brilliant. 1st and 10 for Miami, Ohio, and they're already in field goal range. This could swing for Miami, Ohio. Swing in Miami, Ohio's court. I mean, if they're able to score on this drive, momentum is huge for Coach Brock and the Redhawks. It's going to be a handoff there to the backup running back, and he's going to go 9 yards. Justin Russell for 9 yards, and it's 2nd and 1 for Miami, Ohio, down inside the 25-yard line. You're not allowed to go for it whenever on the 4th. You only... Oh, okay. Got it. It's a screenplay. Mace Taylor gets the ball out. Justin Russell is going to go to the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Miami, Ohio. 23-yard touchdown reception. Mason Taylor gets it done, and Miami, Ohio has tied this game up. Great play call on the screen. Justin Russell takes it in for a 20-yard rush, and it's 7-7, all tied up here in Coastal. Screens only work for Miami. Oh, God. Parker never throws screens. The kick is going to go just inside the 5-yard line, and that's where Hoffman will take... Not Hoffman. I think that's Michael Taylor. Yes, it is. Going to be a 21-yard return there for Michael Taylor. And that's where Coastal will start their drive. Now they're tied up after the play call to go out on 4th down there for Coastal. Very risky play call. And that might turn the game around for Miami, Ohio, and that might cook Coastal's playoff chances. Still a tie game, though, with a whole 3 quarters left to play. Michael Taylor goes 6 yards. 2nd and 4 now for Coastal, and they're in hurry-up mode. They want to go down there and score quickly to take this lead back. 2nd and 4, they're going to snap the ball quickly. They're going to hand it off there to Michael Taylor. He's going to break it free. Michael Taylor is going to go 12 yards. 1st down, Coastal, and they're still going hurry-up. Running has been working for this Coastal team, not so much passing. They're going to hand it off to Michael Taylor once again. This time, he's swallowed. Only 4-yard rush there, and they're not going to hurry up this time. 2nd and 6 for Coastal. Already down to close to midfield. Interesting to see what they will do here on 2nd and 6. I would think it'd be smart to stick to the run, but I would not be surprised if they were going to pass it here on second down. Michael Taylor, 54 yards on the day and on 11 rushes. Second and 6 now for Coastal. Hoffman's going to snap the ball. It's going to be a handoff to his receiver, I believe. He's going to hit the outside lane. His receiver, I don't know who that is, but he's going to the 20, the 10, the 5. He breaks the tackle down inside the 5-yard line. What a play there. I don't know who that was. That was a crazy run. And it's going to be first and goal inside the 4-yard line for Coastal. Motioning. It's going to be an audible. One running back in the backfield. Plenty of people on the line. Hoffman is going to hand it off to, I don't know who that is, Slade Enfield. And it's going to be second and goal for Coastal. Miami, Ohio would be glad to just hold him to 3 after that huge run on the outside. I still don't know who was running that ball, but I'll find out later. I don't know. An audible again. 2 running backs in the backfield on the 4-yard line. Miami, Ohio is packing the box. They're going to get an outside run there, and it's going to be a broken tackle down inside the 2-yard line. Michael Taylor goes 2 yards, and it's third and goal. Cam Robertson was the one who ran that really long jet sweep type of play, and it's third and goal for Coastal. Would be huge for the Redhawks to be able to get a stop here. They're going to QB sneak it, and Hoffman's going to get in. 2-yard touchdown run there for Hoffman. He gets pushed by his running backs. He gets into the end zone. It's going to be a touchdown for Coastal Carolina, and they're back up 7. Miami, Ohio has 3 minutes, 38 seconds to try and run down the field here and get some points of their own before halftime. I believe Miami, Ohio does get the ball to start the second half. So it would be huge if they were able to get at least 3 here on this drive. LT says he's trying to play, but the doctors took his pads. They're not letting him. How unfortunate. But it seems like Miami, Ohio is going to have a problem there on the running side of the ball, or running side of the spectrum with the running back. But this time, it's going to be a read option. They're going to throw it on the outside now. I don't know what that play call was, but it's not going to work out. They're going to lose 2 yards. Caleb Thompson on the reception. Second and 12, and they're going to go hurry up. Don't want to waste any time here, but they could be leaving Coastal some time as well if they're not able to get this first down on this set of downs. Mason Taylor has Thompson going in motion to the backfield. He's going to throw it here. Now he's going to throw it to his receiver. It's going to be a terrible throw, but he had someone deep downfield for a touchdown. That was Lalisa, not Mason Taylor. That was a touchdown way downfield, but he misses it. Tries to go for the slant instead. Misses that as well. It's third and 12 for Miami, Ohio. Huge if they're not able to get this, leaving Coastal with just above 3 minutes to go get some points of their own to extend this lead. Miami, Ohio, 1 for 2 on third downs. Mason Taylor's back in the game. They've been switching around the quarterbacks. Lisa then, they're going to hand it off now. He's going to go down inside about the 3 yards away from the first down. It'd be interesting to see if Miami goes for it here. And that's what they're going to do. I mean, I'm not disagreeing with this play call. You need to go down there and score. If you miss this, you are leaving Coastal with great field position. But I don't think Coach Brock cares. They're going to hand it off up the middle, and it's going to work out. Justin Russell goes 8 yards, filling in perfectly for the wounded LT. And it's first down for Miami, Ohio. Gutsy play call there from Brock, but when you're eliminated from the playoffs, you got nothing to lose. First and 10 for Miami, Ohio. They're going to hand it off to Justin Russell again. He's going to do the work. Down 10 yards. Justin Russell, 13-yard rush there. And he's playing amazing. He gets the call to when LT is hurt. Finally gets the starting job in this whole game, and he's making do of it. 6 rushes for 51 yards and a receiving touchdown for the back. And they're going to hand it off to him once again. Russell is going to go 7-6. No, it's DeAndre Nicholas now. 6-yard rush there. And it's 2nd and 4 for the Redhawks. Going for it on fourth down there is seeming to work out for Miami, Ohio. They're already past midfield, almost to the 40-yard line, almost in field goal range as well. They've been doing good, but just by running it, it'll be interesting to see if they pass it here. Mason Taylor looking well out there, handing off the ball. And they're going to pass it here. Mason Taylor is going to pass it to his running back. It's going to be a catch, and then now a drop. He had it in his hands, but his running back gets hit, and it's 3rd and 4. Before then, Mason Taylor had a pick, a touchdown, and now he has an incompletion to add to his stats. I think I'm going to ask Barack what he has on his head in the halftime interviews, because I am wondering what is on his head. 3rd and 4 for the Red Hawks. Trying to tie this game up or at least get a field goal. They need a first down here. They still have 1 4th down attempt left. Mason Taylor's going to throw it deep, and it's going to be a terrible pass from NT3. I do not think they're in field goal range yet, so they're going to have to punt it, and they're going to punt it. They don't want to use their 2nd, 4th down attempt this drive, and they leave Coastal a minute and 41 seconds to go down the field and get a score of their own. I don't get that call. I would have gone for it, personally. I mean, you've already used a 4th down on this drive, and you're so close to field goal range. Why not risk it? If you don't make it, Coastal gets it at the 30-yard line or something. But, you know, that's why I'm not the head coach of Miami, Ohio. I'm the head coach of UCA. So, 1st and 10 for Coastal. They're trying to get some points of their own before the half, and they're going to hand it off. Michael Taylor goes 9 yards, and it's 2nd and 1 for Coastal. They barely don't get that first down, and the clock's going to roll. But pretty good rush there for Michael Taylor, and they're going to hand it off in the FB dive. This time it's going to go far. I don't know who that is. I think it's, oh my gosh, a broken tackle. Michael Taylor is going to go. That's not Michael Taylor. That's Trey Turner. 57-yard rush on the FB dive, and it's a first down for Coastal in field goal range already. What a play there on the FB dive. Hoffman waiting some time. They're going to hand it off. That's going to be play action. Hoffman in the end zone. It's going to be an overthrow. 2nd and 10 for the Chanticleers, and they got 1 minute 8 seconds to go down there. They already are in field goal range, but they want a touchdown. They want to go up by 14 before the half. Coach looking great on offense. You got to realize that Miami, Ohio, they only have 1 win, and it was against me. I really wasn't doing anything, so. And that rush is going to go 7 yards. Coastal 3rd and 3 now. Time's wasted. If I was the Red Hawks, I'd take a little timeout here, you know. If I was Miami, Ohio, I'd take a timeout. And they're going to hand it off here. An outside run. Who is that? I don't know. But it's not going to get the first down. 4th and 2. Now I'd take a timeout for Miami, Ohio. You know, if I was Miami, Ohio, I'd probably take a timeout. You know, if I was Miami, Ohio, I'd probably take a timeout. You know, if I was the Red Hawks head coach, you know, I'd probably take a timeout. Any second now. Alrighty. You got 3 there. Okay. And we're going to the end of the half. Coastal's going to be leading by 10 points. 17-7. Miami, Ohio chooses to not take a timeout. Just go into halftime down 10. And I think we're going to go to Coastal Carolina first since they are leading. Never mind. Gage is in his chair. Let's go to Miami, Ohio first. Coach Brock, frustrating first half for you. Got a touchdown on that screen pass. But, you know, after that, LT got hurt. Your backup running back, Russell, I believe, he has been playing amazing while filling in for your team. But, I mean, what are your thoughts on the first half?
The first half, I mean, overall, I think we've done decent on offense, better than we have in the past. We've been actually able to put some points on the board. However, bad defensive play calling has kind of given them a lot of opportunities to take the lead here. They've been running all over us, and we've been having some issues there.
And going for it on 4th down the first time, I get that, but not going for it on 4th down for the second time. Could you pause it for a second? Sorry. And I mean, you're all right, man. Not going for it for. I mean, if I was in your position, I would have probably used that 4th down. But I'm just gonna ask why save that fourth down for the third quarter instead of use it and maybe get 3 that drive instead of just putting it back.
Mostly because they ended up making the read that they didn't on the first fourth down. So I had to, they were back in bear. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been able to run all over them like I was able to when I think they were in dime. So that's kind of why I ended up making that decision. It was purely just based off of what I was seeing. But because they didn't end up going in the same formation that I ended up getting the first one, it would have made things very hard, and I've been having a lot of issues with throw accuracy.
Alrighty, well, that's all I want to ask you, Brock. Good luck with the rest of the game, and I'll see you after the game.
All right, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, hey, you then first.
Coach Gage and Coastal Carolina. Great first half. Hoffman looking great out there. Are there any, how are y'all feeling about the first half?
It could be better. We should have 21 points. I would dare say even 28.
Yeah.
For some reason, our running backs just don't know what north and south is. There's a whole lot of east and west. Other than that, we're doing pretty good.
And Coach Martin, you've seen the double quarterback tandem they've got going on at Miami, Ohio, and they got a point. They got some points out of it, but haven't been able to do much since. And, are there any changes you're going to make on defense, or are you just going to stay the same, same game plan?
What you see is what you're going to get. I mean, they scored, and that's fine. Short field position, but not worried about it.
All right, that's all for me. I'm going to see y'all at the end of the game. Good luck, gentlemen.
Appreciate it.
Yep. All right, let's go back into the game. Let's go, boys. Woo. I don't know if Brock knows. There he goes. There he goes. We're back into the game for the second half of this football game. Miami, Ohio gets the ball to start the second half. They really need to go down here and score to try and make a statement. If they score here, they're going to be only down by 3. Then they got to get a defensive stop. But you can't think that far ahead. You got to take it step by step. And the first step is getting a first down on this drive. So let's see if they're able to do it. They've had a duo of quarterbacks here, Mason Taylor and Lalisa, both into the game. They both played considerably well. Mason Taylor had the touchdown. Lalisa had a couple of completions himself. But, Lalisa's in the game now. Let's see what he can do. He's going to pass it here. Pass it to a out route. Oh, it looks like a wheel route. It's going to be a first down for Justin Russell on the wheel route. And Miami, Ohio starts it out right with the first down. If you're going to want to end Coastal's playoff chances, you're going to want to do it now. You got to score. Lisa starts out the drive with a completion. He's going to throw it now downfield. It's going to be a deflection, almost a pick there after the completion. Camden Robertson had the touchdown earlier, and this time he's on defense and he swats it away. 2nd and 10 now. Miami, Ohio coming out in a pass-heavy offense. Coach Brock has big trust here in Lisa to get it done. He's going to hand it off. No, he's going to take it himself. Now he's going to throw it. It's going to be an incompletion. Lisa couldn't hit the mark, and it's 3rd and 10 for Miami, Ohio. Huge third down. Whether they make it or whether they're not, it's going to be huge either way. I would think if they get close, they'd have to use their final 4th down attempt here in the third quarter. But I don't know. They're going to hand it off here to their running back. And he's going to go, get outside, try to make some moves, but it's 4th and 4. Miami, Ohio. Let's see if they go for it here. Sorry, I was drinking Dr. Pepper. It's all coming up. I don't know what's going on. They're going to punt it. Interesting. Miami, Ohio is going to punt it here on 4th and 4 and give the ball back to a Coastal Carolina offense that has been looking amazing, and it looks like they finally got their groove. They're going to return it from the 10-yard line, get bodied there. Almost looked like maybe a fumble could have happened, but Michael Taylor is only going to go 2 yards, and Coastal Carolina is going to be looking forward to chewing this clock out. First and 10 for Coastal. They're going to sneak it. Jason Hoffman goes 4 yards, and it's 2nd and 6 for the Chanticleers. Hoffman, three rushes, averages a loss of 0.3 yards, and has a touchdown on the ground. But that was on the QB sneak earlier. 2nd and 6 now for Coastal. They got three running backs in the backfield, and they get to the one with the ball. Michael Taylor Michael Taylor is going to go 0 yards, and it's 3rd and 5. Miami, Ohio needs to get this stop here and go down there and score. Expecting some type of outside run here. But, you know, what am I to say? Coastal taking some time to get this play out. They got 7 seconds left on the play clock. They can't do any type of audibles or anything. It's going to be 2 seconds left on the play clock. They're going to get the play off, and they're going to get sacked. Not sacked, but it should have been a loss. Michael Taylor stumbles for a yard, and it's going to be 4th and 4 for Coastal. They're punting this ball right back to Miami, Ohio, and they're going to have a chance to make this a one-possession game. The punt is going to go down to the 35-yard line. It's going to be returned to about the 50. Justin Russell almost gets to midfield. Around the 48-yard line is where Miami, Ohio will start their drive. And you'd think they absolutely need to get at least 3 this drive if they want a chance. When Coastal is going to get the ball, they're going to try and run out this clock. They ran about 2 minutes off there just when 3 plays. So that's what their game plan is. They're going to hand it off to Justin Russell, and he's going to go for 13 yards. Justin Russell filling in amazingly for LaDainian Tomlinson. 70 yards on 8 rushes, an average of about 9 yards per carry. And they're going to go back to him, back to Justin Russell. Justin Russell again is going to go about 5 yards, 6 yards for Justin Russell. He is running all over this Coastal defense, and they're going to hurry it up and probably go back right to him. 2nd and 4. Mason Taylor. Hand it off. Justin Russell, the outside run. He's going to get bodied. Loses 3 yards this time. Coastal says you can get 2 big runs, but not a 3rd one. And it's 3rd and 7 for Miami, Ohio. And that bounced them right out of field goal range. They need to get at least, they need to get at least like 5 yards here if they want a field goal. Most kickers should make it around the 30-yard line. I don't know how good Miami, Ohio's kicker is. It's 3rd and 7. Mason Taylor steps back to pass. Has a receiver. It's going to be dropped. Coach Barak is devastated about that drop. That catch would have put him in field goal range, and they cannot make a 55-yarder. They might think about going for it here, and that's what they're going to do. 4th and 7 here. They're 1 for 1 on 4th down, trying to make it 2 for 2 to keep their drive alive. What will be the play call here for the Red Hawks? It's going to be a handoff to Justin Russell. Not Justin Russell, another running back. DeAndre Nicholas goes 8 yards, and it's going to be a 1st down for Miami, Ohio. What a risky play call there on 4th down, running it from 7 yards out, and they get it. DeAndre Nicholas comes in clutch there, and now they're definitely in field goal range, looking to score. Mason Taylor steps back to pass. He's going to throw it down the middle. It's going to be a reception from Philip Anderson, 10-yard reception. 1st down, Miami, Ohio. They are rolling now. Mason Taylor completes a pass, and they're inside the red zone. 2nd completed pass from Mason Taylor on the day. He's going to pass again. And he's going to pass it to the out route. It's going to be out of bounds. Mason Taylor, incompletion. 2nd and 10 for Miami, Ohio. You don't want to throw a pick here because you already have a field goal in your pocket to make it a one-possession game. Don't want to turn it over. Be as safe as possible with the ball. Mason Taylor's going to hand it off to who else but Justin Russell. But he's only going to get 2 yards, and it's 3rd and 8 for Miami, Ohio. They cannot go for it on 4th down. So they either get it here or take a field goal. And it's 3rd and 8 for Miami, Ohio. They hurry it up again. Mason Taylor calling some audible routes. He's going to run it himself. Mason Taylor is going to run it, and he's going to be just short of the 1st down. They're going to have to take a field goal here. But I'm sure Coach Brock is not that pissed off about it. Taking a field goal here puts them in a one-possession game. So it's really not that bad. They're going to take their 3. They're down by 7. But game definitely is not over yet. Coastal's going to get the ball back with 2 minutes, 49 seconds left in this 3rd quarter. And they're going to try and extend this lead. They take it out to about the 20-yard line. That's where Michael Taylor will get tackled. But if you're watching here, if you're one of these 15 beautiful gentlemen that are watching the college football revamp stream, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel if you like these videos, if you like the Coaches League, because we still got another week and then playoffs of this to go. So make sure y'all tune in. It's going to be a handoff to the running back. Looks like Michael Taylor, and he's going to go 7 yards. 2nd and 3 for Michael Taylor, and it's Second down. $80 yards on the day for Michael Taylor and 17 rushes. Coastal continues to be in that I formation. They hand it off to Michael Taylor again. He breaks a guy, but gets the first down. Looked like he may have been a little bit short, but he gets there. And it's going to be a first down for the Chanticleers. They're just wasting that time now by running it out. They're spamming the run. Running it down Miami, Ohio's throats to make sure they waste as much time as possible. They're going to run it again. This time Slade Edenfield is going to go 4 yards, and it's 2nd and 6 for Coastal. They're not using the most of this time, though. They keep snapping plays with like 10 seconds left on the play clock. So they're not really wasting as much time as they could. But they are running it, which is wasting more time than they would with their passing. But Hoffman is going to pass it here. It's plenty of time in the pocket. He's going to throw it deep. It's going to be a catch down to the 30-yard line. Taj Williams goes 35 yards. And it's going to be a first down for Coastal. They're already in field goal range. This is trouble for the Redhawks. They're going to hurry it up here from the 40-yard line. The Redhawks need to hold him to 3 here. They're going to hand it off up the middle. This time he's going to break on the outside. It's going to be Michael Taylor's 6-yard rush there for Coastal. 2nd and 4. And they're not going to hurry it up. Maybe Coastal is thinking more about passing now since they got that big gain downfield. I could never really truly go into the mind of Gage. Let's put him back on the screen. They're going to hand it off up the middle, and Trey Turner is going to get 3rd and 1. If Miami, Ohio is able to get a stop here, this would be huge. Looks like possibly a QB sneak. They're going to pack the box. And looks like Coastal might be changing the play here from a QB sneak. They are. Might be an FB dive now. We don't know. 3rd and 1. They're going to hand it off, and it's not going to get there. Slade Edenfield loses a yard, and Miami, Ohio gets a clutch stop on 3rd down. What's happening? Yes, you can go for it, Gage. Oh, and he's going for it. He's going for it. Gage is going for it here. He's down. He's up by 7. He wants to put the dagger in. I don't know why you don't just take your 3 here to go up 2 possessions, but here we go. 4th and 2. And it's going to be a first down. Hoffman gets it to his receiver. That would have been huge for Miami, Ohio to get a stop there. But instead, Coastal Carolina gets the first down. They're going to hurry it up, and they're looking to go up by 14. Put the dagger in it. Hoffman sets back to pass, trying to find the open receiver. Throws at the corner, and it's going to be almost a touchdown. The throw is just off. Hoffman overthrows his receiver slightly, and it's 2nd and 10 for the Redhawks. They really needed that stop there on 4th and 2 to be able to maybe mount a comeback, but now it's looking bad for Miami. They need to hold them to 3 here at least if they want a chance. Wide receiver is going to go on a motion. It's going to be a handoff, and it's only going to get 2 yards, and that's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. Miami, Ohio only down 7, but Coastal looking to go up 2 possessions here with either a field goal or a touchdown on 3rd and 8. Inside the 10-yard line now. Coastal Carolina trying to get a touchdown to put a dagger in it. Hoffman going to throw it to the end zone. It's going to be a touchdown. Camden Robertson, his 2nd of the day. And Coastal Carolina is going to go up by 2 possessions. And that might be the dagger. Still 7 minutes left. But this Miami, Ohio defense has not looks like they're able to stop Coastal. And this Coastal defense is playing great against this Miami offense. So it's just not looking good for the Redhawks. I would be very surprised if they're able to make a comeback here. But I would not be, I would be open to it if they were able to. Miami, Ohio is going to return it to about the 30-yard line. Pretty good return for Justin Russell. And Miami, Ohio desperately needs to score this drive, or else it looks like they're going to take their 5th loss of the season. First step for Miami. Going to be a play action. Looks like Lisa in the game, and he's going to throw a pick right to Coastal Carolina. Lisa gets a pick of his own. Mason Taylor had one. Lalisa has one now. It's just looking terrible for Miami, Ohio. You've had a terrible season. and you're about to lose to Coastal, and Coastal is gonna have a chance to make the playoffs now if they beat App State next week. If they beat App State next week, they will have a chance. They don't confirm it. They're gonna throw it downfield. That's a touchdown. Camden Robertson, his 3rd of the day. Hoffman throws it deep. What a great play there. Miami Ohio's defense just caught, and it's really not looking good for them. Coastal gonna kick it into the uprights, and they're up 31-10. This would be insane if Miami Ohio was able to join broadcast. You want to broadcast with me, Pars? Pars wants to broadcast with me. Pars, what's up, man? Do you want me to stream the game?
No, I won't be here long. However, I just wanted to say, congratulations to Camden Robertson for being the first two-way player ever in this league with an interception as a wide receiver and a corner, then to score on the play right after. That is brilliant. That is fantastic.
He has 3 touchdowns.
There's 3 touchdowns in this game and an interception.
Yep.
It's the best two-way player ever. This has never happened.
Mason Taylor's going to run it. He's going to get tackled. 0 yards. 2nd and 10 for Miami Ohio. That is actually crazy.
I'm sorry but I didn't think that you knew.
No, it's all right. It's all right. His stats are already crazy. I didn't know that was him on the pick either.
Yeah, two-way player. That's all. I gotta go. That is awesome.
All right, man. See ya. There's Pars in there, the newly founded commissioner of the RFCL. You know, he wanted to explain that is a crazy performance from his receiver/corner. Has a pick and 3 touchdowns. Lalisa now in the game. He's going to throw it middle of the field. It's just going to be a drop. Nothing is going towards the Redhawks' way. It's just sad to watch. I don't know what to say. They're 1 for 7 on 3rd down. They can go for it on 4th down, but not sure if it's going to matter. Coastal with the most points they've had all season in this game. And Miami, Ohio, Lisa fakes handoff, throws it deep, and it's going to be way overthrown. Camden Robertson was in coverage. He was looking to get another pick. Camden Robertson with 3 touchdowns and a pick in this game. And Miami, Ohio is going to go for it here on 4th down. Are they playing from this horrid broadcast camera or no? Huh? Lisa, incompleted. Josh Trish is there. And it's a turnover for Coastal. Playing from this horrid broadcast camera? No, you have to no other camera. Yeah, there is no other camera, dog. This is Coach's League, not a gridiron. It's just like watching actual football. First and 10, though, from Coastal Carolina. And they're going to hand it off to their running back, Slade Edenfield. And he goes 2 yards. Yeah, it's as Pars is saying, it's just an in-game thing. So it's like, you can't change it when you're in-game. And honestly, this isn't that bad. I mean, it's just like watching actual football. So, I hate it when I'm watching college football and, you know, oh my gosh. Jivity Jr. with the 7-yard reception. 3rd and 1. Looks like Coastal Carolina is looking to run up the score. But as I was saying, I hate it whenever the camera goes above, like you know, in Madden where you're behind the quarterback. I hate it when that does that in, you know, college. So, to each their own. But Coastal Carolina going to pass it here on 3rd and 1. Hoffman going to throw it to the corner. It's going to be a catch. Camden Robertson, another reception for him. He's playing lights out. 113 yards, 3 touchdowns, and an interception on defense. He has all 3 touchdowns from what's his name? Hoffman. Hoffman's going to throw it again to the middle of the field. Who is that? Camden Robertson, 11-yard reception. Looks like Gage knows it, and he's trying to get him 4. Never seen this mode? Yeah, this is Coach's League. They don't control the players. They just tell them what to do, and then it's all luck from there. Hoffman is going to get sacked there. Second and goal. Yeah, this is Coaches League. It's exclusive to NCAA 14, and we made a league about it. It's pretty fun. They just call the plays. Yes, indeed, and there's a lot more strategy to it than you would think. But it's going to be second and goal on like the 10-yard line. Miami packs the line, though, for some reason. Hoffman, you got to step back to pass. He gets the blitz coming. You got to get the ball out. It's going to be down the 2-yard line. Marcus Avier goes 11 yards. They get out of bounds, stopping the clock. Yo, I think it's Coaches League. I'm just trying to explain to him, Reed. It's a new viewer. Huh? It's a new viewer. I'm just trying to explain so he stays. Okay, Reed. Give me a handoff. Body in the backfield. Slade Edenfield goes loss of 3. And Coastal is going to take their 3, go up 34-10, and ride off into sunset and get their second win of the season, I believe. Looks like Coastal is finally getting their groove here. Putting up 34 points on a Miami, Ohio team that had nothing to play for. Just broken all around. Nobody to help Coach Brock. He's the only one here coaching again for like the 3rd or 4th straight week. He loses LT in mid-game. It's just not... It's just unfortunate. It's just unfortunate for the Red Hawks. You can't help but feel bad for them. And they're going to try and go in here and put up some points here to make the score look a little bit better. Make the final score look a little bit better. You know what I mean? Pretty sweet. See, he thinks it's pretty sweet, Reed. Yeah, I'm a W convincer. And Murph, you could also join the RFL Discord and make a player so you can watch your player play in the league. And handoff to, looks like DeAndre Nicholas goes 6 yards. 2nd and 4. Time's going to roll off the clock. Dang, CCU went crazy. Yeah, they did. And Miami, Ohio, they're going to throw it. Wide open receiver. He breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle. Down inside the 45-yard line. Marcus Ioannidis. Something to note, Lisa is back in the game. Both him and Mason Taylor have played pretty horrible. Lisa's going to throw it again right to the sideline, giving the Coastal fans a little souvenir before they go home. And it's 2nd and 10 for the Red Hawks. Both Mason Taylor and Lalisa, they've both just played... Uh-oh. What's going on? I guess the internet was bad for a little bit. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties here, okay? 2nd and 10, though, for the Red Hawks. They're just trying to make the score look a little bit better. It's going to be a... I don't even know. Brian Weirs goes 1 yard. A handoff to a throw, and it's 3rd and 9 for Miami, Ohio. Third and 9 for the Red Hawks, trying to keep their dignity on the line. They're going to throw it down the middle of the field. Mason Taylor gets a completion. He's still up somehow, but now Philip Anderson's knee touches the ground. And they're going to hurry it up here on 4th and 2. They're trying to score a little bit. And if they don't make it, I'm sure that Coastal Carolina is about to run up the score. They pack the D-line. Mason Taylor calling some hot routes. Now Coastal's going to spread them out. Now it's going to be a throw from Mason Taylor. Has the receiver. He's going to throw it to his tight end up. He breaks a tackle. Breaks another tackle. Stumbles inside the 35-yard line. Bryce Bartlett with the catch. And it's 1st and 10 for Miami, Ohio. They're getting in a little groove right here, but it's just a little bit late. Already entering the back half of the 4th quarter. Mason Taylor throws it downfield. Completes another pass. Philip Anderson goes 16 yards. And they're trying to score here to make the score look a little bit better for their team. So it doesn't look like much of a blowout. Mason Taylor is going to hand it off. This time it's gets swallowed. A loss of 2 yards for the running back, and it's 2nd and 12 for the Red Hawks. Not much you could do here if you're Miami, Ohio. You need a lot to happen if you want to stage a comeback. You're down by 24. You need to score. You need to score, get onside kick, score, get onside kick, and then score again, get onside kick, and then kick a field goal to tie it up. So, bro hit the gritty behind Barack. I didn't even see that. First and goal, though, for Mason Taylor. He's going to play action, and Mason Taylor throws it to his running back. It's going to be a touchdown. Logan Riva goes 5 yards, and it's going to make the score look a little bit better for the Red Hawks. And it's going to go in the back of the, the uprights. Goes in there. And they're going to go for the onside kick. It's just going to be recovered by Coastal. Miami, Ohio has a chance. If they use all 3 of their timeouts, go down there and score and get like 17 onside kicks. It might work out for them, but it's really not looking good at the moment. Coach Brock's just smiling about it. He knows the season's over. He knows he put up a good fight against his Coastal team that's recently looking like more and more of a playoff team, but it'll be interesting to see if they get there. They're going to hand it off. No, it's going to be a play action. Throw it deep downfield. That's going to be a pick. This might turn around the game. It's a long shot, but Gage tries to run up the score. Hoffman throws a pick, and now Miami, Ohio can maybe make it a 10-point game. They basically got the onside kick, and they can go down there and score in like under 20 seconds. Maybe there's a chance. Would be the greatest comeback in RFCL history for sure if they're able to do it. Mason Taylor has the pressure coming. He throws it to his running back, and he's going to go to the 50-yard line. He breaks a tackle now down to the 45-yard line. They're going to have to hurry it up here for the Red Hawks. And they do. Down to the 45-yard line. There's the gritty again. I keep missing it. I'll have to look back. First and 10 for the Red Hawks just past midfield. They can take a field goal here and then go down there and try and score. Mason Taylor throws it right into the back of his lineman's head. Incompletion. 1 minute, 3 seconds left. The Red Hawks. I fear that there might just not be enough time for them to make a comeback here, but I would be very, very surprised if they were able to. 17 people watching. If they were able to make this comeback, it would be probably the greatest thing ever. And it would end Coastal's playoff too. Mason Taylor throws it deep downfield. It's going to be an overthrow at a receiver for a touchdown, but instead incompleted. Just under a minute left with 59 seconds in the fourth. And you need to score now if you're the Red Hawks. You cannot, they're 1 for 9 on third down. That's terrible. Mason Taylor, play action, throws it deep. He's going to find someone in the out route. Gets out of bounds. Jojo Orlis. They're going to hurry it up as well, even though he got out of bounds. First and 10 for Miami, Ohio. They need a score in the next couple plays. Mason Taylor throwing it to, it's got to take a timeout here. And they don't. Time's going to roll down to 45, probably to the 40-second mark before they get a play off. And the guy got in motion. They're going to, Mason Taylor is just going to run around. Now they got to take a timeout. And the Coastal takes a timeout for them. Coastal takes a timeout for them. 3rd and 11 now for Miami, Ohio. They're trying to make the score look a lot better for them now if they're able to score here. Lisa gets the throw off down 6 yards. Coastal takes a timeout again. They really want to run up the score. This could maybe come back to bite them in the butt. I mean, if Barack was able to pull off a miracle. 4th and 5 now for the Red Hawks. Lisa's stepping back. He's going to throw it, and he's it's going to be incompleted. He had it for a run on the first down. Instead, it's an incompletion. That's definitely going to end Miami, Ohio's hopes. It was very slim for them anyway, but now it's just game over. Coastal Carolina is going to opt to go downfield and try and score in 26 seconds. Play action, and Hoffman gets sacked. And they're going to hurry it up here instead of taking a timeout. I bet they're going to be another gritty occurrence. I hope so, because I want to see it. 13 seconds left. Hoffman is going to play action again, throw it deep, incompleted. 8 seconds left for Coastal. I think they're trying to get the ball to Camden Robertson. I believe that's the receiver's name. I had 3 touchdowns and a pick. I believe they're trying to get him 4 touchdowns. And it's going to be thrown downfield for Hoffman. Incompleted. 4th and 12. Honestly, go for it. They're not going to go for it. Well, pretty interesting end of this game, but it all ended the way we thought it was going to end. Coastal, oh, it's a fake pass. Are you kidding me, Gage? Come on, dude. Come on. Elijah Summerhill on the fake field goal pass. Gets an incompletion as the time rolls to triple zeros. Coastal Carolina is going to get the win 34-17 over Miami, Ohio. They keep their playoff hopes alive, and we're going to go to the winners first.
I will take that, bro.
Coach Gage, great win today against a Miami, Ohio team that has had nothing going for them. I mean, what are your thoughts post-game?
We did what we needed to do. I told you in the pregame stuff that the pressure wasn't to come in here and try to, do or die situation. The pressure was to win, and that's the same thing we embark on every week. We're still alive in the playoffs. We obviously need a lot to happen. We're going up against a very, very good team next week, but hopefully the football gods will be on our side a little bit. We play in a very tough division. God, they had a lot of people catch the ball, didn't they?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we showed tonight that we can be two-dimensional, and you're going to have to stop us. So.
And Camden Robertson, a receiver for your team, had 3 touchdowns and a pick on defense. How do you feel about his performance?
That's why we went and got him. I think he's probably the only two-way player in the league at this point, and that's exactly why he is the two-way player that he is. I told him that when he signed that he would start on both sides. He's a 5-star wide receiver, 5-star corner. I told him he'd start both ways, and you're seeing the fruits of his labor. So.
Alrighty, well, great win for you guys, and I'll see you guys next week.
Appreciate it.
Yep. Coach Brock, absolutely nothing went your way that game. What are your takeaways?
The playbook's good for offense. I think that's the way we end up going forward. We at least found something that ended up going well. Frustrating. It is what it is. We tried to make 2 quarterbacks work in the same system. Lasella decided not to show up, so we benched him eventually, but Mason showed life, and I'm happy about that.
So does that mean Mason's going to start next week?
Yeah, Mason started this week, so
Yeah.
he's going to start out the rest of the season, get that full progression, and next season we're going to be even more solid.
All right, well, good luck with the rest of the season, Brock, and I'll talk to you later, bud.
All right, thank you.
Yep. All right, that's going to end it for me. Make sure y'all catch it tomorrow. We got 2 great games tomorrow. Let me check. I know one of them is App State versus UConn, which is the 8:30 game, I believe. Hold on, let me check this out, fellas. Don't leave quite yet. Tomorrow, App State versus UConn will be at 7:30. Got moved up 30 minutes, but it will still be live. And then after that, we got UCO at Upper Iowa at about 8:49-ish Central Time. And then on Thursday, August 24th, you could see the battle of the low tiers, but North Dakota State still has a chance to make the playoffs. Montana is going to be at North Dakota State at 7 Central. And then after that game, Georgetown is going to be facing against the Central Arkansas Bears at 7:30. Make sure y'all go check that out. And it's going to be all for me. I will see you guys in another stream. See y'all later.